For the first time in SailGP history, the young team from Spain will bring it home, and they will claim the victory here in Los Angeles. Spain is the winner of the Oracle Los Angeles Sail Grand Prix. Oh, great job.
Before the finals, we had a quite intense chat with the guys on board, because the conditions in LA were super tricky, because there was big wind shift.
In these very light conditions, one team all of a sudden can pull off a big difference or a big distance just because of managing to pop on the foils whilst others don't.
Tactically, they did an amazing job in the previous two races of the day, so I personally was feeling quite confident that they were able to do, tactically speaking, a good job also in the final. Basically what we agreed with all the team was to try to start away from the other boats, away from the pack, to have clear air and be able to foil as soon as possible and fly away from the others to gain a bit of space between them, and then try to control the fleet.
I would say the general approach to this race was, you could feel probably that pressure was not fully on, so we were quite relaxed and confident. No, we had nothing to lose, absolutely nothing to lose. And we said, come on, let's go and try to win this race. We had the Danes, the Aussies and us. It was a light wind day, and the wind was very shifty. Historically
in LA for that day, there was a bit more breeze on the right side of the course and a bit less on the left, but it's something that changed completely in the final race.
It's true that our time on distance towards the line was not the best. Danish and Aussies tried to go for popping on the foils. They just didn't manage. We managed to get the best angle and the best part of the gas, so we could pop, no, in the reach before them, and we could extend quite a lot from there.
It's really important to fly before Mark 1, because then when you are going to round Mark 1, you can carry the speed of the first reach down to downwind, and so you are going to gain quite a lot compared to the other boats.
We basically managed to hold that distance throughout the whole of that first lap.
The Spanish are currently going 26.6 kilometers an hour average speed, just stretching their lead away.
I was with the rib, I was here on this boundary, super stressed obviously. Something that can happen normally with light stuff, such a light stuff with such a tricky condition, is that you have a big lead. You are foiling or H1, but with a big lead, and as soon as you're bearing away, maybe you get parked and someone else is coming foiling. So I was really stressed.
On that last downwind for us, we fell off the foils.
Oh, no wind here?
And yeah, I remember that moment really well. No, we were just looking at the sails and they were not filling with wind. We weren't sure if there was any wind at all. They were just, the jib especially was just flapping, and you feel that drop of sweat dropping down your face. We stayed quite calm because we knew it is what it is, we cannot change it. Others will come closer by a lot, but also run into that lull. The boats behind, especially the Danish, they managed to stay on the foils because all the breeze was sort of coming from windward, because you stay in the breeze for longer when you go downwind. And by the time we were rounding that leeward gate, Danish had come super close, no? We knew in that moment we were not foiling, conditions are light, they will run into that same lull as well. Obviously they're going to get closer, but let's just keep calm and do our thing as well as we can. They almost got through, but they didn't, luckily. The Danish early tagged here, so yeah, it was a drag race to the right, and we're trying to copy what they were trying to do. But then we saw the Danish pressing and investing a lot of their angle for gaining speed and popping on the foils again.
I think on the rib what I talked is said it was don't try to foil, stay H1, because in any case they will have to tack and we're gonna tack in front and we're gonna stay between the Danish and the mark, so we should be in control. But the guys here decided to try to foil, and this was probably the most stressful moment for me.
And then at some point we managed to foil it as well. They had come closer by then, but we were still in a controlling position, and it was all coming down to that last cross. We were looking at them, they tagged and we tagged simultaneously on their bow. And yeah, at this point they obviously tried to foil, I guess, to build speed, to have a chance on passing us. We knew we had to round the right mark to go to the last reach to the finish. And basically when they tagged, we were just able to be in front of them, and from there on we were in a very strong controlling position.
We decided to just go H1 because the room was very short and we didn't have space to build enough speed to foil, and our move paid and we managed to stay in the front.
For the first time in SailGP history, the young team from Spain will bring it home and they will claim the victory here in Los Angeles. Spain is the winner of the Oracle Los Angeles Sail Grand Prix.
That finish line cross was one of the highest adrenaline pumps I've ever had, and I think most of the team ever had.
You have the champagne shower and the prize giving on the boat, and we've got obviously no experience with it, so we didn't even know how and what to do.
Coming to the league and win the first event for me I was quite shocked.
Winning is such a nice feeling, no? Because it tells you that you are going through the correct path.
It's been a tough ride for the Spanish team over the last years, and winning that race and seeing the excitement also from the other teams, no, congratulating us, was a very special moment for the team. And yeah, that's when you sort of start to realize that we just won a SailGP event, and we can dream big. Why not? You gain quite a lot of confidence. At least you see that you can be up there, and we obviously always try to keep our feet on the ground and stay very realistic. We've got so much to learn from all these other teams and these other great athletes, so it's a big moment, but at the same time it's just a small step.